What's up, y'all, man? It's Yak Boo back at it with another video today. Okay, so today we're going to be talking about a very special game. A very special game to me, at least. I don't know if y'all have heard of it, but I have been playing this game for actually, I've been playing it since its release. So I would say it's pretty good. I would say it's pretty good. Most people be hating on it, but to me, it's just overall a good game. I like everything about it. I like everything about it. Like, it's competitive. It's fun, and it's like, it's just a good game overall. So today, the game we're going to be talking about today is Mario Strikers Battle League. Now, for those of you who don't know what Mario Strikers Battle League is, it's basically soccer. It's basically soccer. It's like it's 5v5 with your goalie. Okay, so it's 4 people on the field, and you have your goalie. So five on five. Basically, the game. It's basically like FIFA. It's basically like FIFA. For those of you that play FIFA, y'all know what I'm talking about. It's like that. It's just less characters on the field, and like more is like basically all Mario. If you play Mario, you know what I'm talking about. Like, if you ever played any type of Mario like spin-off game, or like basically any Mario game in general, y'all know what I'm talking about. It's like it's just its own thing. It's a Mario game. Like, y'all know. At least I assume y'all know. I assume, but. Basically, to give y'all a little in-depth, basically, this game is not the first game in this series. To give y'all a little history about it, the first game came out on the GameCube around 2003. It's called Super Mario Strikers. Super Mario Strikers. I have that game, and I played it for at least a little while. It was fun. It was fun, but like, it's just not. It just doesn't have what Mario Strikers Battle League does it. It's like it has some stuff from that game, but it's just Mario Strikers Battle League is like, it's updated. It's like better. It's better. So yeah, to give y'all a little in-depth, like, that first game came out around like around the year I was born, 2003. So yeah, it's a pretty good game. I got my hands on it a couple months back, and it's pretty good. It's pretty good. And then the second game came out maybe like, I want to say like maybe like 2 years later, like when the Wii came out. When Wii came out, it's called Mario Strikers Charged. Now, Mario Strikers Charged was, I would probably say, the best out of all of them. The best out of all of them. Like, I'm not even gonna lie to you. Like, the characters was good. Like the characters were good. The items were good. Basically, everything about the game was so good. It's like it was so good. It's basically a masterpiece. It's basically a masterpiece. I'm telling y'all. Like, for those of y'all who have a Wii. For those of y'all who have a Wii, y'all probably don't though. But for those of y'all who do, or y'all who have had a Wii, and y'all had that game, y'all know what I'm talking about. That game is so much fun. I'm telling y'all. But basically in that game, it's like they had the characters, like, usually all the Mario characters are like all nice and stuff and like that. But like in that game, everyone's mean. Like they're like even the nicest person, like say for instance Luigi, like, that man's a demon. That man's a demon. I'm telling y'all, man. Like, that, I was like they changed everyone up. Like, but it was for like a good reason though, because it's like everyone, like, basically that game is like, it's kind of aggressive. It's like kind of aggressive. It's like everyone's tackling and using items on each other. It's just aggressive. It's just aggressive. I don't know what to say. It's just aggressive. But yeah, it's like it's probably the best game out of all the ones I played, all the ones in the series. So then fast forward to this one, Mario Strikers Battle League, the game I'm telling y'all about. This game came out 15 years after Charge, and I don't know why it took so long for them took so long for like Nintendo to make that game. But it's like, hey, I say better late than never. I say better late than never because it's a fantastic game. Some people not as good as Charge. Don't get me wrong. Charge will always be my personal favorite, but Mario Strikers Battle League it's up there. It's like, it's really fun. It's like the mechanics are new mechanics and items, stats, like basically everything. They even have gear. That you can put on certain characters. Like, if you want someone to be a passer, or like someone to be a speed person, or someone who can be resistant to tackles and who can tackle good, like good technique, like you can put them on that character, make them however you want to be. Basically make them whatever your choice. Basically make them however you want to be. Okay, so I'm gonna get a little depth into all the stats and stuff, all that stuff. I'm gonna get all into that. Okay, so in Mario Strikers Battle League, okay, so there's like 10 characters in that game. Yeah, there's like 10 characters in that game. So basically, the characters I already told you about: Mario, Luigi, Rosalina, Donkey Kong, Wario, yada yada yada, woo woo woo. Okay, so y'all already told y'all that. So basically, they added new mechanics. They added things like free passing. Free passing. It's this mechanic where you choose where you want the ball to go. Basically, it's like they have like this little. It has like a little reticle for like when you do it. It's like it's like it's reticle when you do it. It's like you hold the button to do it, and then you can like aim where you want where you want to kick the ball to. Like it can go anywhere. So like that can be good for making some really good plays. That can be good for making some really good plays, scoring goals, all that good stuff. So yeah, it's like that, and they also have this new mechanic called body not body tackling. It's called team tackle. So basically, it's like where you tackle your teammate into the other team, basically. So okay, let's say this is Wario. Like this is Wario, okay? And we got Luigi right here, and we got let's say this lamp is like Bowser or something. You can use Wario to tackle your teammate into Bowser, and they all of a sudden they have like you either sometimes you get the ball, sometimes you don't, but most of the time you're gonna get the ball. So like you can basically tackle your teammate into the other person and make them fly and go towards the enemy team. So basically, yeah, that's basically how it works. So that could also be used for some good plays, but like most people online don't really use it for real. Like I just started using that stuff, and it's been it's been helping me win a lot more games than I thought I would. I'm like it's a really helpful skill. It's a really helpful skill. It's a very helpful skill. Okay, so I'm gonna talk about the characters a little bit. Okay, so basically, we got Mario and Luigi. It's like basically they're like, how they are. It's like if you played a Mario Sports game with and you usually play as Mario and Luigi, you know how their stats usually are. They're usually like balanced. They're basically balanced. They're usually balanced. Like basically a balanced character, like for startups. So basically that's how it really is for those two, for Mario and Luigi. And then we got people like Bowser who are really good at being bulky and being able to shoot well, but they're usually super slow. They're usually super slow, but they can shoot really good, and they can dish out some good tackles while also being resistant to strong tacklers. So basically Bowser is usually the type of person you would usually have on your team, because of his hitbox and everything. Like it's just so good. Like it's so good having him on this team. Cause I can confirm, cause I use Bowser damn near almost every match, and he's he just single-handedly just stops so many plays by the enemy team, and I love it. I just love it. I just love Bowser as a character. Usually, me personally myself, I don't usually use Bowser on Mario Sports game. I don't usually pay attention to him. But in Mario Strikers Battle League, that dude's a goat. I'm not even gonna lie. That dude's a goat. Okay, so moving on. So we got people like Yoshi, who is they kind of did Yoshi in this game bad. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Like they did kind of they usually Yoshi's like the speedy character in Mario spin-off games like Mario Tennis, Mario Golf. If y'all have ever played those, y'all know what I'm talking about. But yeah, basically Yoshi they did Yoshi kind of bad. He's like usually like he's not strong. he's not fast, and he has no technique. Like basically one good thing about Yoshi's base stats is that he can shoot really good and he can pass really good. Like his passing and shooting is like 18 even. They're both 18. Like he can pass and shoot. So he can like if he has the ball, like he could be a potential threat. And then now, and people like Waluigi, they have Waluigi in there. If I had to describe Waluigi in one word, it would be deadly. Because that dude can basically, he's basically like how do I explain it? It's like if y'all play football, like what's that position? It's like linebacker. He's basically that. He's basically that in soccer. Like I'm telling you, that dude he's fast and he's strong. Like that dude he is deadly. Like he is deadly. He's basically he's mostly used as a defender character, because his base stats are like his speed is like 16, but his strength is 15. Technique is like 14. I'm gonna get to what all the stats do in a minute. But yeah, basically all of his stats are really revolved around being a defensive player, and it's like the only bad thing about Waluigi is that he can't shoot or pass. Like he sucks at both of those. Like don't even try it. Like if you want to do like a long pass with Waluigi, don't do it. You're gonna lose that game. I'm telling you. Unless the only reason you could possibly do that is like if they're completely open, because he cannot pass for anything. Like his passes are so slow. I'm like, just don't do it. Just use a better passer. And they also got people like Toad, who is very fast. He was very fast. He can pass good, has a little bit of technique. Like basically Toad is that person. He's like an A tier character. The only problem with Toad is that you're gonna get smacked around with him a lot. You're gonna get smacked around with him a lot, especially if you use him online. He's gonna get smacked around. But he can also be very reliable in tight situations because with his good passing and speed. So yeah, I'm gonna get into that in a little bit. So okay, so stats. Okay, so stats. Okay, so they have 5 stats. Okay, they have strength, speed, shooting, passing, and technique. So I'm gonna go over strength first. So strength is basically how good you are at tackling, as well as to being resistant to strong tacklers. So let's say you have Bowser. Bowser has like 17 strength. He has like 17 strength, and you use somebody like Toad, who has like 9 strength. Like come on, you already know Bowser's smacking Toad. You already know Bowser's smacking Toad. Like come on, it's a no-brainer. So like yeah, so it's like that's basically how it works. And when Toad, so let's say Bowser tries to tackle Toad, like you can charge up your tackle too. I forgot to mention that. You can charge up your tackle too. You can hold the button. I think it's the Y button. You can hold the Y button, hold up your tackle, and it the more you charge it, the more time it will take for the person to get up after you tackle them. So yeah, there's that. So let's say Bowser tries to tackle. Let's say Bowser tackles Toad with a full charge tackle, and like basically Toad's it's gonna take Toad at least like a good maybe like 6 or 7 seconds to get up. I'm being so serious. Like it takes that long. But if Toad does like a little does like full charge tackle on Bowser, Bowser's not gonna get knocked down he's not gonna be as down as like Toad would be down if he got tackled, because Bowser has more strength. Like so basically the more strength you have, the more the more time it will the longer it will take for the other person to get up after you tackle them. And also it also works for you being resistant to good tacklers. So yeah, there's that. Now I want to talk about speed. Okay, like it's come on now, yeah. It's pretty self-explanatory. Like it's like how fast you can run. Come on now. Like, I don't even have to explain that. Yeah, come on now. Like yeah, speed is like usually the fastest people, or people who have good speed are usually Toad, Peach, Waluigi, and Toad, Peach, Waluigi. Who else? Mario has some good speed, I would say, for being even though he's a balanced character, but he's pretty cool. He's pretty cool. So like there's that, and there's that. So yeah, like speed. Like basically, I would say speed is probably the most important stat in strikers, because like the faster you are, like like if you have max speed, like no one's touching you. Like 9.5 times out of 10, no one's gonna touch you at all. Like you're gonna try to figure out which they're gonna try, like especially if you play mind games on them. They're really not gonna know what to do. So yeah, it's like I would say speed is probably the most stat. Probably more important than strength. Like, because if you have speed, like who's gonna touch you? Like, come on now. So yeah, there's that. And we also have third stat, shooting. Like, basically, that one's also kind of self-explanatory. It's like how good you can shoot and kick the ball, how good you in the goal. So basically, good shooters are usually people like Mario, Rosalina, Bowser. Let's see, Bowser, Yoshi, Wario. Basically, people like those are good shooters. They're really good shooters. It's like, especially depending on which type of gear you put onto them. So I'm gonna get into that after the stats. So yeah, it all depends on who you use. It all depends on who you use for shooting, because I'm not gonna lie, but just because you have a high shooting stat doesn't mean it's necessarily better. You know what I'm saying? Because like, you can have good shooting, but it's like you can also have bad shooting. You can still score a lot of goals. It's like if you're like, the goalie's like right here and you're like right in front of him, like you can just tap A and like I'm telling you, like 9.5 times out of 10 is gonna go in. It's gonna go in most definitely, because the goalie can't usually react to something like usually a kick that fast. Because like, yeah, like who's gonna react to a kick that fast? Like definitely not me. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm like, he scored that? Are you serious? He's not even good. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, it's like especially when you play online, people who online usually have people who can't shoot very well, but they're like super fast. So it's kind of hard. It's kind of difficult to like really get like a hang down on them, you know? Because like if you have speed, like no one's gonna touch you. Like for real, no one's gonna touch you. So yeah, there's that. And passing. Okay, so passing is basically you know, like it's also self-explanatory. Like basically how good you can pass, and also how fast your pass is, as well as the range of your pass. So they have this, as I said earlier, they have this new mechanic called free passing. So you can kick the ball wherever you want to go. You can kick it to a teammate. You can kick it to like the other side of the field. You can kick it anywhere. So yeah, it's basically the speed of your pass and how well you can pass, as well as the range of your pass. So basically, usually good passers like that, like I said, Yoshi, Toad, Peach is usually a good passer, and my main boy Luigi. I don't know, Luigi's my favorite character. I know most people go for Mario, but I go for my boy Luigi. But yeah, Luigi's my favorite character. He also has good passing. Even for a balanced character. So yeah, basically passing means good passing. Make sure you have good. If you play this game, make sure you have good passing, because passing usually at first, passing really didn't matter. As long as you got it to where it needed to go, it really didn't matter. But now, you know, Mario Strikers Battle got updates, so you know you have to like passing kind of matters now. You gotta have some good passing in there, at least to make your strategies better and stuff like that. If you want to win. So yeah, so make sure if y'all play this game, y'all make sure y'all have some good passers, because you're gonna need them. You're gonna need them. And the last thing I want to go over is technique. Okay, now technique is how do I explain it? Okay, so as I said before, you know how you can tackle people. You can tackle the opposing team. What I didn't mention is that you can dodge the tackles. And if you do this thing called a perfect dodge, where you dodge exactly at the right time, you get a short speed boost. So, and basically your dodge, the range of your dodge is like how good your technique is. So if you have let's say I'm using Toad. No, not Toad. Let's see a better example. Let's say I'm using somebody like Yoshi. Yoshi has 9 technique. He has 9 technique. If someone's trying to tackle him and he tries to dodge, his dodge really isn't that good. His dodge is kind of short. So basically, if you use a person like Yoshi who has low technique, it's better to get some space in between them, so that way you have a better reaction time to being tackled. Being tackled. It also goes with technique. Also goes with how well you how well your ball curves when you shoot it. So people like Rosalina, has 17 shooting with 14 technique, and before the update, that was damn near overpowered. So basically, if you use Rosalina from half court, and it's gonna go in most of the time, I've used Rosalina, and when I first had the game, I was always using Rosalina on my team. always using Rosalina on my team. And I'm telling you, she's one of the best characters in that game. I'm telling y'all, man. Y'all don't even know. Y'all don't even know. I'm telling y'all, she's one of the she's a demon. She's a demon. She's a demon. But yeah, basically, technique also goes with how well your ball curves. So when you shoot the ball, you can aim. You can use the stick to aim it. Like you can make it go up, down, like up, down. You can even aim at the goalie if your shooting is good enough. So yeah, you can stun the goalie with your shooting, depending on how good your shooting is. So yeah, there's that. And one more thing I also forgot to mention. Technique also goes with how well your hybrid, like there's this thing called a hybrid strike. I'm gonna get into that in a little bit, but there's a thing called a hybrid strike. It's also a new mechanic in the game. It's like an item kind of, but like not really. But you know what I mean. But like, basically, it's this thing called a hybrid strike. It's like a hybrid strike. It's basically it's unique to every character. It's like a shot that scores you that could potentially score you 2 points. Like so, it can be really good in like a close match, or like if you have items to use. Like it's like this orange sphere with like energy around it, like energy in it. So yeah, if you grab that. Ooh, excuse me. If you grab that, basically all your team has a chance to use the hybrid strike. And if you use it, usually you use it by holding down the A button. That's like you hold down the A button until your character is like fully charged. Then a bar is gonna pull up, and your bar is gonna pull up, and it's gonna have like this little marker where you like it's gonna have two sides. It's gonna have one side with like orange and blue, and another side with orange and blue. So basically you have to get the marker in between. On the best result you want to get is in the blue, because if you get blue on both sides, it's a guaranteed goal. Like it's gonna go in 100%. So yeah, there's that. That's all I want to talk about. Technique and hybrid strikes. So yeah, okay. The next thing I want to talk about is gear. Okay, so they have like a couple of gears. So they have like it's like muscle, turbo, cannon, chain, what else? Trick, and Bushido. Oh, they also have night. They had an update. They had so 7 pieces of gear that you can use on each character. So it usually goes for the gear. It's usually on the head, the arms, the chest, like the torso, and your feet. So basically, for the muscle is usually used to like upgrade your strength. It's usually used to upgrade your strength, but when you put on a piece of gear, it will upgrade a piece of strength by 2, but it will also it'll like upgrade a specific stat by 2, depending on which type of gear you use, by 2, and it will also make a stat go down by 2. So let's say I put on like a muscle helmet, that's gonna give me +2 for strength. It's gonna upgrade my strength by 2, but it's also gonna make my technique go down by 2. So yeah, so with every upgrade, there's a downgrade to another stat. So just keep that in mind. So they have muscle that upgrades strength. They have turbo, the turbo gear set, which upgrades your speed, makes you faster. The cannon plate upgrades your shooting. How well you can shoot. You know, we already talked about that. You know, upgrades your shooting. They have the chain gear, where it upgrades your passing ability. And they also have trick, like the trick gear sets, where it upgrades your technique. Now, for the Bushido and the Night ones, they usually, it's not like the other ones. It's like it upgrades like a couple stats, but it also downgrades a couple stats. For like so they have this thing called the Bushido sandal that goes on your feet. It will upgrade your speed by a whopping 4, but it also makes all the other stats go down by 1. So it's speed +4, technique -1, strength -1, shooting -1, and passing -1. But it's really good because like they don't even go down that much. So I would recommend for people who are playing this game, like try using the Bushido sandals on fast people, because that can help you win a lot of games. That can help you win a lot of games. I will also be making another video, possibly on Tuesday. I would say Tuesday. I'll probably say Tuesday. But I'll make a Tuesday based on my Mario Strikers builds, and yeah, some Mario Striker builds that I personally use, and you know the stuff I would, and then the gears I would recommend for new players and stuff like that. You know, just giving them just giving them a little taste of like like what Wssp does. You know, like cause I be killing people on there. If I don't like to brag, but you know, like that's what that's what I'm good at. so anyone out there, y'all can get this. Yes, sir. But all joking aside, though, yeah, I'll possibly be making a video on Tuesday about my gear sets and some recommendations on gear sets on certain characters. So stay tuned for that. Okay, what else do I want to talk about? Oh yeah, they also have new stadiums. So normally when you pick your characters and all that, you pick a stage. It's like a stadium. And it's like two people. You know how one person on a specific type of game, you pick like a singular stage. Like Mario Strikers Battle League, you can pick two halves of a stage. So it's like let's say I have like a mushroom plane or something like that, mushroom, I don't know, like mushroom plane. Another person can pick like my opponent can pick like a sandy desert or something. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's kind of hard to explain because it's new, but I'll it'll be more in depth on the next video, so don't worry about it. But yeah, they have stadiums that you can choose from. They have new stadiums you can choose from, and they also have jerseys. So they have they have all types of colors. They have red, blue, green, yellow, basically your primary colors, secondary colors, stuff like that. But yeah, they have different jerseys. They have different jersey color with different names on them. So I think the red one is if you pick a red jersey, it's called the Rockets. And they have a black jersey where it's the Cyclones, and another jersey that's light blue is called the Bolts. So they have some really cool names on the jerseys and stuff. So they have some really cool names on that. Okay, so next I want to talk about is the items. Okay, so if y'all ever played a Mario game, y'all know what the standard items are. Y'all know what the standard items are, like green shell, red shell, banana. If you play games like Mario Party, it's basically items like those. So first I want to talk about is the green shell. Now I'm not gonna lie, in my personal experience using the green shell, that shit is OP. that stuff is OP. That stuff is OP. You basically shoot it and it can bounce off the walls and stuff and hit different types of people. It's a really good item. I say damn near the best item in the game. But so yeah. So, and they have a green shell. So they also have a red shell. The red shell, for those of you who don't know, a green shell doesn't it doesn't target a specific person. The green shell doesn't target a specific person, but it also but the red shell does. It targets the nearest or you can actually choose who you want to target too. So that's really good. So it's if it's a person you want to tackle on the front, or at the top, you can tackle them. You can make it hit them, or you can make it the person right in front of you. It's whatever. It's a really good item. I have to say, a really good item. Next I want to talk about is the banana peel. So the banana peel, basically it works like the green shell kind of, but not really. It just makes it you use it and it makes the person slip and fall. And so come on, it's self-explanatory. It's basically self-explanatory. You see a banana peel and you step on it, you slip. Come on now. So yeah, there's that. There's also the bomb. Now see the bomb. So you use the bomb. It's like y'all know what a bomb is. I'm pretty sure I know. Most of y'all. For those of you who don't know, a bomb is it's basically like a regular bomb, but it walks and stuff. It's like remote controlled, I would say. It's like a little lever on the back. For those of you who don't know. So yeah, so it can be it walks walk a couple feet in front of you, or whichever which way you want it to go, or whichever way you want it to go, and it'll walk a couple feet in front of you, and then it'll walk a couple feet away from you, and it'll explode. Whoever's in that vicinity, they're getting blown up. they're done. They're done. It's a pretty good item. But I will say, probably the most OP item is the star. Now, for those of you, like, if y'all play the Mario game, y'all know what the star does. Y'all know what the star does, bro. Y'all know what it does. You know what it does. But for those of you who don't know, it makes your character invincible for a short amount of time. And usually that'd be enough for like a quick goal. But you really only get it if you're losing like really bad, or like if it's taking like a long time for either team to score. But I'm telling you, my personal experience having a star, usually it'd be the other team getting the stars. And it'd be blowing me because it's like well, the game just started. Like I'll be up by one, and they get a star like immediately after. Like there's nothing I can do about it because like like I can't touch him. Like he's invincible. I can't touch him. I can't. But like yeah, yeah. But my personal experience with the star is usually be the other team having the star first. I'm just like, why? Because it's like it's kind of crazy because it's like you don't like, it's like the game just like kind of babies them kind of. It's like they like oh, you lost a point, oh here's your free star, oh you lost another point, oh here's your free star. Like they don't even get like they barely get any of the other items. So it's like it's kind of crazy, but you know. When I get a star, oh yeah, I'm wreaking havoc. Like no one can stop me. I'll be like, I just run into people and just get out of my way and just go for a quick goal. It's that simple. So yeah, that's really it. One thing there's another thing I want to talk about is actually two more things I want to talk about. There's Strikers Club and online. Yeah, Strikers Club and online. So they have regular online where you can just, you know, you get to team up, and you either team up with a person, or you can go by yourself. Me personally, I go by myself. Like I'm not gonna have a teammate because what if you? I don't know. I work better by myself. You know. I work better for myself. Yeah. For y'all who played online, like bro, y'all play games like Call of Duty and stuff like that. Like it's cool to well, actually, I can't even say Call of Duty. More like what's another fighting game? Like Smash Bros. Yeah, like Smash Bros is like a fighting game. For those of you who don't know, I'll make a video about that soon. But yeah, yeah. Basically, I don't work very well with people. I'm not gonna lie. It's like, cause like it's like it can get pretty toxic. Like they'll do something wrong. I'll be like, bro, why did you do that? I'm not even toxic like that. I'm not even toxic like that. I'm a chill dude. But yeah, I usually prefer working by myself. So yeah, there's that, and yeah, there's that, and there's also for people who play alone online, they don't have a thing where you can like so I could be playing online by myself, right? And somebody I could find people, but it won't always just be one person. Like sometimes it'll be 2v1s. It'll be 2v. I had a 4v1 before, and I won, but I only won because I had to start. But you know, still a dub nonetheless. But you know what I'm saying. But yeah, excuse me. But yeah, it's never just like one person all the time. You could possibly get a 2v1 or a 3v1 if they're playing on the same console and stuff like that. But yeah, and. Yeah, Strikers Club. So Strikers Club is basically like the ranked version of Mario Strikers right now. They will have an update for that. I don't know when. They said sometime this month. But I'm gonna get into that in a little bit. But yeah, they have this thing called Strikers Club where I'll be making I have a club on there. It's called Yak Clan 2.0. I'll put that in the link in the description and let y'all know more about it. Okay, so yeah, I have a Strikers Club. So it's like you make your own club basically. You make your own club. You have a striker on there, and you can make like you have your like good like colored jerseys and stuff like that. You can have like specific colored jerseys for stuff like that. Like you have your own stadium. You can customize your stadium. You can customize your jerseys. You can put numbers on your jerseys. It's pretty cool. I like the way they set that up. But yeah, but the way how it works is like you can like you make people join your club, and you can use like their bills like you can use their character and their builds on like when you play matches and stuff, and it's pretty cool. It's pretty damn cool. I'm not gonna lie. At first, I didn't like it because the people who would join my club, they will make a build and join it, but it'll be like halfway finished. Like it'll be like Mario. He'll have like a passing helmet, but he'll have nothing. He'll like no other gear on. I'm like, bro. I'm like, finish your gear first before you join my club. You know what I'm saying? Or like just finish your gear. You finish your gear. Don't just give me like a hat. That's like you doing a homework assignment. You're just like halfway through and you're just like, oh well, I don't want to do this anymore. I'm gonna just turn it in. Like it's too hard. Like come on now, man. like just finish your gear. Like finish your character. But like enough about that. But yeah, it's pretty cool. You can use other people's builds for like depending on which character they use and use them. Like it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. But okay, last thing I want to talk about. This is the last thing I want to talk about. Last thing I want to talk about is updates. Now, we have like before this video, we had like one update, just one, and it had new characters. It had Daisy and Shy Guy. Now, after that, I said earlier, after that first update, they kind of nerfed technique. They kind of nerfed the stat technique. They kind of nerfed it because I think people were complaining about how easy it was to score consistent goals with characters. So yeah, it's like they kind of, after that patch, they kind of just nerfed technique and a whole bunch of other things too, like revolving the goalie and how well he can like stop goals from being scored and stuff like that. But yeah, they after so basically Daisy's stats are pretty good. I would like, why I say, I wouldn't even say good. They're okay. I like her specialty is technique. She has like a whopping 18 technique, which would have been good if they didn't nerf technique. But you know what I'm saying? Is because that's basically her specialty. So basically she's basically the opposite of Peach. If I put it, like that's like the best way I can basically put it. Because Peach is usually like, her base stats are usually like fast. She's usually like a fast like support character. Like basically she's fast, she can pass, good technique, all that other stuff. But yeah, but with Daisy, it's like she's kind of used for like troll goals. She's kind of used for like troll goals, if that makes sense. Basically, like you can have like a max trained Daisy and like she can score in the paint dang near like it's dang near 100% consistent. I mean, so for real. So it's like so for real. But yeah, it's pretty crazy. It's pretty crazy. I will say that. Yeah, so like her stats are like 13. Yeah, her stats are like 13 strength, 9 speed, 9 shooting, 13 passing, and 18 technique. So yeah, there's they're pretty okay. And her hybrid strike is pretty cool. I will say. I'll make a video about the hybrid strikes in the future. But yeah, Shy Guy. Now, I'm not gonna lie. When I saw this man on a Nintendo Direct, when he was being introduced and stuff like that, I was like, who is that? And then like I heard like you know how Shy Guy be making all those little weird noises and stuff. I'm like, bro, what? I'm not even gonna reciprocate it. I'm not gonna do the noise he does. But I'm like, who is this? But now I'm like, oh my god, that's Shy Guy. I was like, oh, they got him in here. I was like, dang. I was like, dang, my boy. Okay, they got my boy out the cut. I was like, okay. Let me see his stats real quick. And his stats are actually they're pretty good. Like they're basically like, he's basically like Mario and Luigi. He's basically balanced. But it's like he's like a better balanced character though. 13 strength, 12 speed, 13 shooting, 12 passing, 12 technique. Basically all balanced. Like they're all average. They're all average. He's not good at a specific thing, but he's also not bad at anything. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that's a pretty good character. That's a pretty good character. So yeah, I will say that Shy Guy, he's not really good at anything, he's not really bad at anything, but he's a good character in my opinion. He's a good character. Like he has potential, I feel like. So yeah, and his hyper strike, his hyper strike is it's nothing I would expect in a million years. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not even trying to over exaggerate. But I'm telling you, that dude's hyper strike is pretty damn good. It's pretty damn good. But yeah, I think that's really all I have to talk about. Yeah, that's really all I have to talk about. Yeah, dang, like this video is super long. Y'all watch me ramble, being a nerd about Mario and all that stuff. Like, but hey, for those of you who stayed, I appreciate y'all, man. I appreciate y'all taking the time to listen, and you know the content I give out. Like, even though it's just like, even though I barely even uploaded anything, it's like I appreciate those who actually sit through and watch my videos and support me in like in my videos and stuff like that. So I appreciate y'all. I really do. And also for spreading word that I have a YouTube channel and stuff like that, promoting me and stuff like that. And I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Yeah, like y'all know who y'all are. Y'all know who you are. I don't gotta say anything. But yeah, I think that's gonna be it. So I was gonna do a Q&A today, but I don't think I'll probably do it tomorrow. I'm not sure, but this video will probably be uploaded maybe a little bit after midnight, midnight, I will say. But yeah, I'll keep y'all updated on future videos and stuff like that, and I will see you guys next time, man. See y'all in Yak Clan, man. I'll see y'all later. Peace.